Tired of wasting time on exercises and splits that don't get you results? Let's fix that. In this video, I'm going to reveal my entire minimalist, science-backed workout routine that will get you double the results in half the time and will cost you 0 brain cells. So whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or an advanced gym goer, strap in that seatbelt, because next stop, you're going to hunk heaven. Let's go. If you're anything like me, you likely did a whole variety of redundant exercises, purely for the sake of because I need the gains, bro. And while variety can contribute to a well-sculpted physique, you can achieve very similar results with a more minimalistic approach. And let's be honest, you probably still look like a boiled noodle. So how about we stop dialing in on the insignificant muscles and focus on growing the main big muscle groups instead. Now let's go and unravel your shiny new workout routine. Push-pull legs. First up we have push, with our first exercise, the incline bench press. I love incline bench press because it allows for a deeper stretch, less nervous system fatigue, a bar path more in line with your pec fibers, and according to a recent study, incline bench press actually hits all the heads just as well, if not better, than your average flat barbell bench press. But of course, if you're still worried about overall pec development, then feel free to add a few sets of bench press here and there. Cable overhead extension. Most people are after those meaty triceps that make your arms look really big from the sides. And in order to get that, you need to emphasize the long head of your triceps. And that is exactly what the overhead extension does. Optimally, you should use cables, but if you want to use free weights, then that's fine as well. Cable lower raises for the side delts. You cannot have even a mid physique without these. Cable lower raises are usually superior for hypertrophy because of their deep stretch and tension profile, but you can substitute cables for dumbbells if you need to. Next up, we have pull day, with our first exercise being the lat pull down. The lat pull down is great for the lat stretch, but you have to make sure that you're pulling with your arms and not your entire torso. In other words, no swinging. You're not frickin' Tarzan, bro. If you don't have access to a lat pull down machine, which your gym should if it's any good, then go hit the pull-ups or any other vertical pulling movement. Machine rows. For that detailed, dummy thick back, you'll want to do these. I like machine rows better than barbell rows because they spare your lower back and your stabilizers. But you can still do either if you prefer one over the other. Cable curls. Face away from the pulley, take a step forward, and curl. The ultimate bicep grinder. If you must use free weights for this, I recommend grab a pair of dumbbells, sit on an incline bench, and do it like that. And finally, reverse pec deck. If your rear delts are noticeably underdeveloped, like mine are, then reverse pec deck is a good addition. Just make sure you're not grinding the rear delts and doing all these excessive exercises. A few sets of this is all you need. And to top it all off, legs. First exercise, belt squat. My favorite squat variation because it reduces spinal load, CNS fatigue, and it still allows you to get that deep stretch. I couldn't recommend this exercise more. I like to do these with a narrow stance and heels elevated. That way I emphasize more of the outer sweep, so that way your legs look thicker from the front and have that teardrop look. If your gym doesn't have one of these yet, any leg press or squat machine variation will do. Stiff-legged deadlifts. Great for the hammies. And if you can, stand on an elevated platform. That way you get a much bigger stretch. I would also recommend that you do this on a Smith machine, but if you want to do barbells or can only do barbells, that is also fine. Calf raises. I don't personally do these anymore, but if you want melons for calves, I recommend that you keep this in your workout. For the most stability and stretch, do these on a leg press machine and let your heels drop as far as possible. And finally, the last but definitely not least, hip adductions. Hip adductors are the most neglected muscle on your lower body, and they account for half of your leg mass if you look at the front. This exercise is optional, but if you really want to dial in on those tree trunk legs like me, give these a shot. And there you have it, my tested, minimalist, and hyper-optimized workout routine. If you use this workout split and you show up consistently, you train effectively, you recover efficiently, and you eat optimally, you'll be Instagram first strap ready before you know it. Now don't forget that if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment what video you want to see next. Let me out!